Since April 2021, when Bitcoin reached $64,000 for the first time in history, we've witnessed one of the most intense selling pressures ever recorded. It was both humbling and exciting. Many saw this as the end of Bitcoin, while others considered this to be one of the best opportunities to invest. To me, the main question is whether or not you understand and believe in what this new technology can mean to us in a few years to come. Once that is clear, it's a binary decision. You either understand and believe in the technology and its application and believe it can change the world and the way we currently do things, or not. And then you will stay away and just observe. Regardless of the camp you sit in, it's going to be a great journey and something truly extraordinary to witness and be part of, either as an investor, adopter, or as an observant. I see two types of people in the market currently. Those who behave as it was a Black Friday, well known as a mega sales day, and those who behave as it was the Black Thursday, which represents one of the biggest market crashes in the recorded history of the stock market. Black Friday represents irrational exuberance as people go crazy on buying stuff because they want to grab a bargain, while Black Thursday was a market crash which hampered investors' sentiment for an extended period of time. Some people believe that when it comes to current crypto market, they can grab a bargain, while others believe that the market will never recover and the recent sell acts as a confirmation to them. But what about you? Do you believe that this is a mega sales day or it's a burst of a bubble? Please do let me know in the comments below. Today I'll be presenting you why I believe that over the last 2 weeks we've likely hit the bottom in Bitcoin prices and also negative market sentiment across the whole crypto space, and why we might be getting ready for a very significant influx of capital and one of the most vigorous buying behaviors we've seen in the crypto thus far. Welcome guys to the Blockchain Den, a place for you to hang out and learn about blockchain technology, cryptocurrencies, and fascinating projects related to the new era of internet. As a full disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and information in this or any other video in this channel is not a financial or an investment advice. Now, without any further ado, let's explore today's topic. Why this is likely not the end of Bitcoin, but rather its bottom. In the part 1 of this video, we'll go through the highlights of negative news over the last couple of months. And in the second part, we'll analyze all the positive developments. Our journey starts in the mid-April when Bitcoin price briefly crossed $64,000 for the first time. At that time, Coinbase was pre-IPO and everyone who invested in crypto was celebrating great profits. I guess even those who are extremely bullish were aware of potential risks that could take the price of Bitcoin from its all-time highs, and we've had plenty of these risks lingering in the air, waiting to materialize and bring the price of Bitcoin to fresh lows. We truly had overextended positioning in the market, and a record influx of new retail investors signaled euphoria. We knew that the majority of Bitcoin miners are located in China, and that the Communist Party won't be sitting still. They wanted to create and introduce their own digital currency. We knew that at some point regulators would look a lot more closely into the crypto market and trigger uncertainty around its bright future. We didn't anticipate major Bitcoin supporters to withdraw their support, but we knew it was a vulnerable point in the market sentiment. We were worried that a prolonged period of selling pressure could trigger a series of bearish technical signals, which would further weigh on the market sentiment. People had questions about the stability of hash rates and whether or not any major issue with miners could trigger a slowdown in a hash rate, which in turn would make people question the stability of the network. Last but not least, we had in mind potential that a blow-up of any other cryptocurrency could have on the market and could trigger a massive exodus of capital. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, an unexpected move lower took Bitcoin in the biggest one-day drop in almost 2 months, below 60,000. There are some speculations as of what has caused this massive sell-off. Popular ones included Turkish central bank banning crypto, or it could be electricity blackout in Shenzhen, which caused a loss of connection to Bitcoin miners, or it could be also rumors that US Treasury was planning on cracking down on money laundering in the digital space. This truly was the first of many shakeouts that were about to trigger further market sell-offs. The first leg of its correction took Bitcoin price all the way below $50,000 within a matter of days. It was 12th of May when Elon Musk came out of nowhere and of course on Twitter stated that Tesla is no longer accepting Bitcoin as Tesla is worried about the environmental effect of Bitcoin mining. Personally, I believe that Tesla and Musk focusing on green mining will be extremely positive for Bitcoin, Tesla power grid, and will propel adoption of renewable energy around the world. So what was originally claimed being negative, crypto mining using fossil fuels, will likely speed up the adoption of renewables around the globe. More about this topic will be in my later video, so don't forget to subscribe and be notified about any further videos. After Musk's surprise move, it wasn't all rosy for Bitcoin in days to come, as it dropped in the biggest pullback in 2021, near $42,000, which was also the 3.5-month low. The next thing you know is that China bans financial and payment institutions from cryptocurrency business, and to add a bit more fuel, the US Treasury called for stricter compliance. This caused the second biggest monthly drop on record and took price below 40,000. And then the hope for a brighter future came from El Salvador, and their president managed to pass the bill and Bitcoin became a legal tender. Euphoria, or I should say hope, grabbed the market, and the people got a lot more optimistic. However, optimism didn't last too long, as the sequence of events triggered additional selling pressure. The World Bank rejected to support El Salvador, and then China shut down over 93% of mining capacity. Consequently, the hash rate dropped and the price of Bitcoin slipped below $35,000. The sentiment was really soft in the market, and everyone started paying attention to the so-called death cross, which based on technical analysis is a strong bearish signal signaling adoption of a bear market. The last nail to the coffin was a blow-off of Titan token that went from $62 to nearly zero in a matter of 24 hours. Bitcoin dropped as low as 28,000. However, this dip was short-lived, and for now, 30,000 level is providing significant support. To sum up, the key here is to realize that despite everything that has been going on over the last 2 months and all negative scenarios playing out, Bitcoin managed to stay above $30,000. Now say that there is another bearish technical signal. Well, we've had a dead cross. Say that there is Iran banning crypto. Well, we had China banning crypto, so it's not a big deal. Say regulators talking about getting involved in crypto. Well, it's expected, so it's not going to be a surprise. To me, we've had one of the most volatile selling pressures and negative market sentiment, and yet Bitcoin stayed above $30,000. It seems that the marginal effect of negative news has diminished over the last 2 months, and I see a potential to be skewed to the upside. There is also another side of Bitcoin, which I didn't talk about yet, and that is all positive news and developments surrounding Bitcoin, crypto, and the blockchain space in general. And all of these will be covered in my next video, so stay tuned, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and get notified when the next video is released. I truly hope that you found this video useful, and because this channel is here for a community, I would greatly appreciate if you can leave a comment on how to make these videos better for you, or if you have any question or different point of view, please leave it in the comment section. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.